Coming to me. Yeah.
Coming to us live on WVIP 93.5 FM and on Facebook Live. Why am I screaming, Squeeze? I will tell you why I'm screaming.
Why?
Because you gave me a cold and I can't hear anything anymore. You have been sneezing on me for sneezing. 2 weeks now, and now I am very stuffy and I can't hear anything through my ear cavities.
You have not seen
Thank
me
you very
sneeze
much,
once.
Squeeze. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I haven't had a cold in years.
You have not had a cold in years. What is it that you call sneezing and coughing all over the equipment in here?
Sneezing.
You are. It is cold and flu season. It is cold and flu season.
I've been on this show for 1 solid hour. They have never seen me sneeze. They've never heard me cough.
That's exactly right. Because
there's one thing that I will admit to.
What will you admit to?
I do have a sinus infection.
You have a sinus infection.
Yes.
Thus, it started as a cold.
No.
Thus, usually, yes. Thus, you have gotten me sick. Thank you very much.
Nope.
That's why I'm screaming, Squeeze.
No, as a matter of fact,
that is why I'm screaming.
If I checked,
you check what you want.
If I check, rather, a few weeks ago,
you're
the one who brought a virus into this building.
I did not bring any virus into this building.
You brought a virus into this building.
What virus did I bring into this building?
And
you named the virus I brought into this building.
I tried to stay away.
Yeah, you named what virus did I bring into this building?
You got to do the show with me. And I'm like, why do I have to do a show with a sick dude? You know? But you're like, well, last time I checked, I still write a check.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn. This guy's paying me to come get sick with him.
Squeeze, last I checked, because I went to a doctor. There was no virus, okay? It's called an allergy. Okay, what you have brought in is all sorts of.
No.
What you have brought into
Seems
the
like we have
studio.
similar stuff because that's what the doctor said. I said, doctor,
you have brought in disease. I'm going to tell you something. In the Middle Ages, they had a lady called Typhoid Mary, and she brought the bubonic.
By the way, folks.
1 second, I'm not done yet.
Put a capital L on this man's name, Lambasta.
Yes, there was the Typhoid Mary. She brought the bubonic plague to England. I am now calling you Typhoid Squeeze. You have gotten everybody sick here. You have been sick for weeks. The entire staff is sick, and now I'm sick. Thank you very much. Let's start the show. That's why I'm yelling.
You know what?
What?
If there's a God, I know you definitely end up in hell for lying. I know that for sure.
Thank you for wishing
that
lying. On me. Thank you for wishing that on me.
No. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
As long as there's a God, He knows what you're saying.
Thank you for wishing that on me. By the way, Squeeze.
Yeah.
By the way,
now that we're done with
when we were off the air, a lot happened, including between 10 and 12. There was a lot going on. Okay,
yeah, there was a lot going on.
There was, and they came out with the Oscar nominations for the Best Picture. While we were,
I thought it was a lot between me and you.
No.
Not that part.
No. The Oscar nominations came out. Okay, Jordan Peele for Get Out. What do you?
Which you never ever watch.
Because I'm scared of scary movies.
It's not a scary movie.
Okay. Jordan Peele of Get Out is only the third. He is only the third person to receive a nomination for Best Picture, Best Director, and Best Writer for his first feature film. Interesting. Other films.
You know why that film was interesting, right?
Because the guy wouldn't get out?
No.
Why?
A lot of people missed it.
What are you looking for?
I'm just looking for my glasses.
All right. Why don't you look for your glasses and put the camera on me? What are you doing?
I thought that's what they'd be doing. But I'm just being real.
There you go. All right. So now
I can really look for it.
All right. So what is your opinion on Get Out?
My opinion, people missed the story. Yeah, come on. This is a real show. It's a real show here.
Put the camera back on.
It's a real show.
Okay, so
people need to see what I'm doing.
Finally, let's get your opinion on the movies. Get Out. Why was it so popular?
Nice book.
Why was it so popular?
I'll tell you this.
Tell me this.
Everyone missed it, but the reason why it was so popular was because of race.
Race.
That's the reason why.
Because it was a social commentary.
That's a premise of it.
It was a social commentary.
What the? Okay, all right. I must have left it somewhere else.
So it was white people telling the black guy to get out, in not so many words.
Dude, you need to just watch the movie.
I'm scared of scary movies. Was it basically white people telling the black guy to get out?
It was a white family.
Yeah.
Who were hypnotizing.
What else do you have in your backpack, by the way? I mean, you carry that around 24 hours a day. What are you carrying around in there?
Other than my gun? All right.
Let's see. What else you carrying? Let's have what's in Squeeze's backpack.
All right, the book I'm reading now.
Which is what? You're a Bad ASS.
You're a badass. This is the
Okay.
book I'm reading now. Very good
What
book
is it
for people
about?
to read.
What's it about?
Okay.
A white family that tells a black guy to get out? No. What else?
Okay, let me show you.
What else you got in there?
Oh, I'm gonna show you.
He's not pulling everything else out. He's holding some stuff back.
All right.
What else you got in there?
Got a couple of books.
A couple of dollars.
All right.
All right. So anybody who sees Squeeze,
Got my camera.
He got his camera.
Okay, just in case I see
Just in
something.
case you need to take a picture.
All right.
Because you don't have a telephone.
All right.
What else?
Oh, people don't say.
What else?
The lens for the camera.
The lens for the camera in case the telephone camera doesn't work.
And my laptop. And,
Your laptop.
And that's it.
There's more in there.
No.
There's more in there.
All right.
more
Just in
in
case you didn't believe me that it was a
Did you
sinus
ever find
infection.
your glasses, by the way?
It was a sinus infection.
Did
no.
you ever find your glasses?
No.
Okay. No.
My drugs from the doctor.
Drugs from the doctor.
That was it.
From the doctor, I have to be clear on that.
Yep.
Do you have anything else in there?
No, nothing else.
I saw some X-rated
It's
stuff
like
in
my.
there.
It's like my head.
I saw some X-rated stuff in there when you were.
You'll never find that in
I
there.
found some X-rated.
You know, one of the things I've
What?
never been able to appreciate.
What can't you appreciate?
Pornography.
Pornography.
Ever.
Why?
I have never. I don't know how people appreciate it.
By the way, there are no pornographic movies that made it to the Oscar nominations ever. So not only do you not.
But Get Out is a very solid movie, very good movie, well written, well put together. It's basically about a white family who were hypnotizing some black folks
Why were they hypnotizing them?
and hypnotizing them and then putting
Spells on them?
pretty much putting literally another person's soul or life in another person's body.
All right, I don't want to watch the movie now
Why?
because it's scary. I don't watch scary movies.
But they were only doing it with black folks.
Only black folks.
So the premise and the success of the movie, I believe, was on race. If it was just one ethnicity, it would just
Right,
wouldn't
it was
have
just
been.
white people putting
If
spells
it was
on
just
other
white people doing it, it would just be a regular horror movie.
It would just be right, and they wouldn't have.
Or if it was just black people doing it, it would just be a regular horror
Because
movie.
it was a social commentary.
But because exactly.
Right.
That is what I believe made
Right.
the movie very successful.
By the way, the other best movies: Call Me by Your Name. I don't know what that is. Darkest Hour.
That sounds like a pornographic movie.
Darkest Hour. Also could be pornographic.
Right.
Dunkirk.
Yeah.
That sounds pornographic. Lady Bird. Sounds like a transgender pornographic movie.
I heard about. No, that was
What?
a good movie from what I understand.
I saw it. It was okay. I actually saw Lady Bird. Is the only movie on this here that I saw. The Post I saw also, which was very good. Post is on there.
Yeah,
that was very good.
I've been meaning to see that with
Yes.
Mr. Hanks.
Yes. The Shape of Water. I saw the Coming Attraction. That looked strange movie.
Right.
3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. I never saw that. Also, by the way, Rachel Morrison. She was the first female ever nominated for Best Cinematography in the 90-year history of the Oscars for the film Mudbound. Did you believe a woman has never been? They don't have women camera operators. Would you
What do you
believe
mean?
that?
What do you mean?
Because cinematography is the woman with the is the person with the camera, okay? And in 90 years, a woman has never been nominated for filming, holding the camera and filming for best cinematography. Now, just FYI, okay, our cinematographer here on the Brad and Squeeze Show,
Yeah.
female, Brittany. Maybe one day she will be the second. Maybe she will be the second nominee.
Never know.
Patrice, maybe she would be the second nominee. We don't know. Best cinematographer. We don't know. Okay. By the way,
Yeah.
they also came out with the Razzies yesterday. You know what the Razzies are?
What are the Razzies,
The
Brad?
worst movies of the year. I seem to have seen them all. Why do I see the worst movies of the year, but I don't see the best? The worst screen combination, worst screen combo, any combination of 2 characters, 2 sex toys, or 2 sexual positions. The winner was 50 Shades Darker. The winner for any combination of 2 humans, 2 robots, and 2 explosions. Worst movie of the year, Transformers. Any 2 obnoxious emojis found in a movie, the Emoji Movie, also one of the worst movies of the year. Johnny Depp won a Razzie for the worst drunk routine of the year in Pirates of the Caribbean. And Tyler Perry won for a Medea Halloween for the worst worn-out wig in the movies of the year. Those were the Razzies.
Okay. Interesting.
Interesting.
Very
We have a whole bunch of calls.
Right.
We're going to get to Rebecca, who's going to break down what's going on with DACA now, because we're getting all these questions about what's going on with DACA, Squeeze.
Right.
So Rebecca's going to come on a little later and break that down.
Rebecca, you're the
Linetsky,
attorney.
correct? Right. Did you see, by the way, talking about pornography? I know you don't like to talk about pornography.
I don't.
But
Trump
right
and pornography, not my thing.
Right, well, Trump pornography, that's a whole other story with Stormy Daniels. But did you see after the incoming missile alert to Hawaii 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, heard about that.
Yeah, Pornhub came out and said they had the highest spike ever in the state of Hawaii for people watching pornography right after they called it a false alarm. So
I see where the show is heading.
So Squeeze.
And I'm trying to head it off.
So Squeeze.
No pun intended.
Squeeze.
I'm trying to head off Trump. I'm trying to head off pornography.
Squeeze.
We shouldn't be talking about any of that. Yeah.
Which goes to show that after people thought they were going to be rubbed out, they had to rub out, I guess. I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I've been dying to use that joke.
I do not condone any
I've
of
been
this.
dying to use that joke. All right, but that is true. The highest spike in pornography in Hawaii right after the missile alert. People were freaking out. They thought they were going to get rubbed out.
How come no one came up with the highest spike in people going to churches?
There's no statistic for that.
You know, maybe there is, but no one's interested in those statistics.
Yeah.
You know, because
Right.
I remember when the turning of the century,
Right.
everybody went to church.
Right.
Everybody
there was
converted.
no internet.
Everybody became.
Do you know what the problem is? Yeah, I'm going to tell you what the problem is with society these days.
Yeah.
People are too attached to web and phone and even our Facebook page. Okay, they're too attached to it.
There's an article that came out that's saying Facebook is bad for you.
That is correct.
You saw
and
that
Facebook,
article? Did you read it?
Yes, and Facebook came out and said they could not say whether or not Facebook is good for democracy because Facebook.
You know who forwarded me that article?
It's me.
David O'Shaughnessy.
Okay.
He forwarded me that article.
Right, because Facebook will never be able to get rid of fake news. So you're never going to be able to figure out what's real, what's not real. So Facebook has come out and said they don't know whether or not they're good for democracy, but Facebook is here to stay.
Ready to rock?
Ready to rock.
Let's do it.
Ready to roll?
Yep.
Rock and roll.
Because
you are a BADASS.
good book.
Good book.
Yep.
Right. Did you see, by the way?
How to stop doubting
Did you see, by the
your
way?
greatness and start living.
Did you see, by the way, I sent you
Awesome
about
life.
2 weeks ago because I should have written this book years ago, but somebody else wrote it. Yeah. What? You know, my theory. Right? But somebody else wrote the book already on it. They took my title.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, remember I sent that to you?
Always squeeze the trigger, man.
Yeah, it's on the New York Times bestseller list. I had the title of the book, but I didn't know what to write in the middle.
That's a good one. So maybe you should have sold the title.
I should have sold the title.